it is common for people to ask, "Who am I?" This is especially true in our teenage years, but it is also the question behind what we call a midlife crisis and other phases of life. There are many ways to answer this question. Most of them come from specific factors that contribute to our identity. We describe who we are by our race, ethnicity, and nationality. We also describe it by our culture. Gender and sexuality are common identity markers. We use what we look like and how smart we are. Our family plays a part in our identity as well as other relationships. Our age matters. What we do and what we own are factors. Our religion or lack of a religion is part of our identity, and how we define our personality is part of the equation. All of these are important aspects of who we are. But they are not all important factors in determining our identity. Our identity is first and foremost defined by our identity giver. Much of the world rejects the concept of an identity giver. Many people say humanity is here by a cosmic accident, that we have no purpose, that we answer only to ourselves, and that we determine our true self. The Bible, which we believe to be the ultimate authority on truth, says that we are created intentionally, that we have purpose and meaning, that we live in relationship to God and others, and that our identity is given to us rather than created by us. Let's read part of the creation account in Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. So God created mankind in His own image. In the image of God, He created them, male and female, He created them. We believe all people are created in the image of God. This is referred to as Imago Dei. We are part of God's unique creation. We are His handiwork. We are His image bearers. The enemy wants us to believe that we write our own story, that we create our own identity. But if that's true, where did we get the capacity to do that? If it is all random, how can we exist, let alone think rationally? That's a bit like taking the 26 letters of the alphabet, multiplying them by any given number, throwing all the letters up in the air, and expecting them to fall into perfect place to make words and sentences that mean something and form a complete book. Each book has an author. Someone who thought through words, wrote letters down, and crafted them into a complete story. In the same way, our lives have a creator. We have an author who wrote meaning into us. This meaning is Imago Dei. God put His image in us to show to the world. The point of our story is His story. We cannot remove God and His image from His creation. The Creator determines creation's identity. He names us. When we get this backwards and try to determine our own identity, we also expect everyone else to accept it. What we say about ourselves becomes the authority. But what we say about ourselves changes depending on changing factors like age, location, jobs, and relationships. With constant changes, it's hard to have any secure sense of true identity. Only God offers us a real answer to who am I. The answer is explained in light of who Jesus is. We are created by a triune God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. He is a relational God. Being made in His image means we are relational beings. We were created to be in relationship with God. He provided a way to have this relationship through His Son, Jesus. Our fourth doctrine says we believe that in the person of Jesus Christ, The divine and human natures are united so that he is truly and properly God and truly and properly man. We call this the doctrine of Jesus Christ. It explains the truth that Jesus is 100% God and 100% man. His identity impacts our identity. That doesn't mean we all look like Jesus physically, of course. It means that the way he lived as fully human shows us how to live as fully human. Jesus lived a life of love. He redefined people's identity. He showed them who they really were. He still does. The world told people they were defined by their jobs, or their status, or their gender. He told fishermen that they would now fish for people. He told sick people they were not defined by their sickness. He told sinners they were not identified by their sin. He told voiceless women they mattered. He explained that the Father loves all people just as the Father loves him. Let's read what Paul wrote in Romans chapter 8, verses 14 to 17. For those who are led by the Spirit of God are the children of God. The Spirit you received does not make you slaves, so that you live in fear again. Rather, the Spirit you received brought about your adoption to sonship. And by him we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children. Now, if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ. If indeed we share in his sufferings, in order that we may also share in his glory. We are not just reflections of God's image. We are also his children. We are loved. We are known. More than that, we are known by the Creator who took on our form as humans through Jesus. This is called incarnation. Jesus suffered like we do. He was tempted like we are. He got hungry like us. He felt pain the way we feel it. He knows what it is like to be laughed at and bullied and misunderstood. God knows us because he created us and lived a life every bit as human as ours.